Storey, with it being game week, what's the level of excitement now, as you guys know that you're about to hit somebody else here for the first time?
The excitement's building every day. Fall camp. It was a short one compared to my last years, but it's good to finally hit a different color. So the excitement's growing every day. We're getting ready.
What was your goal coming in here as a newcomer, and as far as establishing yourself and making yourself part of this team?
I really just wanted to, learn the new system coming in and just try to fit into the new system while doing my thing, which is balling out. So I just didn't want to come in here and just do my own thing. I had to learn, the defense and the new system. Coach Simons and Coach Messer did a good job doing that. I learned it pretty quick. So, yeah, I just wanted to fit into the team and just do what I do and just make a difference.
Last one for me. How does this system play into your strengths? Like, how do those two things go together?
Oh, well, the defenses we're running and all that, I get to move around a lot, I got to get to play, a little safety action, a little defensive line, and, of course, the linebacker position. So I get to move around a lot, and it's cool.
Let's get to some questions here. We'll start with Damian Sordelett from the News in Advance, then we'll go to John.
Hey, Storey, when you were deciding to enter the transfer portal and look for somewhere to play after the spring season where you were an FCS All-American, what was that process like, and what eventually led to you picking Liberty?
It was a short process just because of the time period, but really it was a long process and a stressful one too. So I mean, I just try to take my time and narrow it down. But I had a teammate or a friend that was already here, Deron Lowe, and he let the coaches know about me. And then once they found out about me, they started hitting me up, and we started creating a relationship, and I chose here.
Where's that friendship with Deron Lowe? Where did that start?
We're both from Kansas City, Kansas, so we've been playing ever since we were little together against each other, and his high school was right down the street from mine. So, and he also went to Butler Community College, and I went to Hutchinson Community College, so it's just a blessing that we get to meet up finally for our last year of college.
Go to John Manson.
Hey, Storey, Coach Simon said the other day that you choosing to come here and play your last year of college football at Liberty was a business decision. What exactly, when you hear that, tell us about that. I mean, is that obviously to play at the next level, but, do you think Liberty kind of gives you the best place to kind of, showcase your abilities for scouts and whoever else may be out there?
Yeah, it's definitely a business decision. I come here to first get a championship, win all the games, but, in the back of my mind, I'm trying to get to the NFL. And I felt like Liberty was a perfect spot, with guys like Malik and a whole bunch of other guys with on the radar. And, the facilities and everybody here, is trying to get to that one goal. It's the next level. So it was a perfect fit.
Let's go to Emily Austin from Flame Central.
Hey, Storey. So the linebacker room had a few question marks last season, but it seems to be the opposite this year. Where does this rank in terms of, the players in that room and some of the other teams that you've played, and who would you call the leader in that room?
Well, we have got a lot of talent in our room just from this year. And as far as the leader, I mean, I've tried to step in and, I've had to learn the system, and I'm a new guy, so when I first came here, I wasn't trying to be a vocal leader, trying to lead by example. But as far as a leader, we got AP who was here. He's been here for a while. And then myself, I'm trying to lead the team and lead the younger guys and show a good example for them.
Let's go to Thomas Wilkerson next.
Hi, Storey. Thomas Wilkerson, 90.9 The Light. I just had a couple of questions. First off, what type of role do you play at the linebacker position? Are you a pass coverage? Are you a run defensive man? What would you say?
With this defense, you got to do it all at linebacker. So, we in the middle. So we have to, first is obviously run, but we also have to drop back in coverage and do a lot of pass coverages and defenses that involve that. So.
And last question, what was it like coming into a new system? How long did it take for you to develop into Liberty's gameplay and everything?
Like I said earlier, it was kind of stressful, I'm not going to lie, because it was a lot of stuff to learn. But it was good that I got down here a few weeks before the last summer session. So Coach Simons and our GA that just recently left, Coach Messer, did a good job of, taking me in the office every day and helping me out, learning the new language and all the new stuff about the defense. And I'm good now.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks. Let's go to Brad Butler.
Yes, sir, Storey. We've all seen the T-shirts about culture and heard a lot of conversation about it. Adjusting to a school like Liberty, how's that experience been outside of the locker room, outside of the practice field? What has taken you by surprise? What do you like about it? On a personal level, what's good about Liberty to you?
I mean, honestly, I've been to a lot of different schools. I've seen a lot of different cultures, and Liberty, I just can't compare to any other one. I mean, it's just different here. Everybody's trying to get to that one goal, and I mean, I don't know how to put it. Like, it's just different. Everybody's nice, Everybody, is a Christian, Everybody, I don't know, it's just different. It's a good culture. I'm glad to be here, and yeah.
Taking questions for Flames linebacker Storey Jackson. Got time for a few more here. Storey, I'll ask you, just coming up here this weekend, looking at Campbell, what kind of a scouting report can you give us on the Campbells? What have you seen from them offensively?
They're a good team. They got a lot of explosive players that we got to watch out for. One being a quarterback, y'all probably know that, and then a few wide receivers and tight ends. But we got to focus on our stuff, and we're just focusing on sharpening up all of our defensive calls and coverages.
Let's go to Damian next.
Storey, Coach Simon said the other day that you're just a weight room junkie, that you take care of your body, you work out a lot. Where did that mentality come from?
I'd have to really get it from my dad and my cousin. Just being in high school, I was a smaller kid. I always had the skill set. I didn't hit my growth spurt till later age, so I just really was motivated to get bigger, stronger, and faster. And then when I went to JUCO, you know how that is. There's nothing much to do. So I had a gym membership that I would go to every day, and then it's just consistency. And then ever since then, I just, kept getting bigger.